This one comes from Reggie. He says, I am looking at exiting my corporate career and found a business owner who is retiring. He has 3 successful auto body locations throughout Southern California. I was wondering if this might be a good fit for SBA financing. He wants $6 million and he will seller carry between 15 and 25%. How would I go about getting pre-qualified for this? Thanks.
All right, Reggie. So this sounds like a typical SBA 7A deal. So first of all, generally for you, do you own a business right now, or are you a W-2'd, or what's the scenario with you? How's your credit? So they're going to look at you from a personal standpoint, but really the big thing is to get the seller's tax returns for the past 3 years and a year-to-date interim statement, because they're going to look at the cash flow of the business. With a 7A, you're allotted up to $5 million. Assuming this business cash flows and it could debt service the new $5 million loan or whatever it ends up being, give or take, because we might have the seller carry back. We can then, once we get the seller's financials, we can spread. What we do is spread it. We make sure the cash flow meets the debt service coverage requirements. But potentially, yes, you could buy all 3 locations with this SBA loan, because even if you buy it for $6 million and you get 20%, we could max you out at a $5 million line. And now, if he leaves 5% equity in the deal on standby, we call it, you might only have to bring in 5% of total project costs. So that would be an option too. So he could put 5% on standby, and then potentially carry 20 on just a seller carry note, and then we would finance the difference up to $5 million, right? So I think it's very feasible. And I would imagine that you probably have auto experience, so we have to dive into that. What's your experience? Have you had any business ownership experience in the past? Do you work in the auto body industry? How's your credit? How's your borrowing character? The 5 C's in borrowing characteristics. That's what we're going to look at. You got to fill out a personal financial statement, a couple other forms. It's fairly easy to put all that paperwork together, but really, I think it first starts with the seller's financials. Is it realistic? What that seller's ask price is, and that's what we're going to figure out. Will this loan actually debt service? If not, there's other ways of structuring the deal, but that's where we're going to start first. Hope that helps, Reggie. Feel free to book a call, and we have a ton of SBA videos on our channel, so feel free to watch some of those if you want, because we talk about SBA 7A and 504. And I'm assuming you're not buying any real estate, so that's why I said the 7A, but we could look at the 504 if there was real estate included in this acquisition.
Hi, this is Bo Eckstein, host of the Investor Financing Podcast. I appreciate you checking out our channel. On this podcast, we talk about real estate, investing, financing, business lending, and acquiring and expanding your business. I'm sure you will find some videos here that will help you build your business empire. There's a lot to see. Take your time and make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks again.